Okay, folks, Andrew Bobros here. Well, we had some unfortunate news happen today. James is at camp. I literally found this out in real time. Rashawn Slater was carted off the field. What it means for the Chargers, what it means for Rashawn Slater, what we know now, what's probably going to happen, what's the situation, who fills in if need be. Unfortunately, plenty to talk about here, guys. So as always, let's get it. Okay, folks, as always, like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. I'm Andrew Bobros. Well, here we go. Here's the situation. And what a kick in the balls. There's no other word to describe this. Rashawn Slater carted off the field with an apparent knee injury. I'll get more into that in a second here, and we'll talk more about the situation, of course. But unfortunately, Rashawn Slater was carted off. We know he just signed a huge contract. And this is what Daniel Poprad had to say. As the medical cart reached the sideline, Rashawn Slater threw his helmet in frustration. He slammed his hand onto the cart. Trainer placed a towel over Slater's head. Slater then helped inside the bolt by two trainers. So not good. Now it's a knee injury. We know that. We'll go into that in here in a second. But Adam Scheffler, Chargers All-Pro offensive tackle, Rashawn Slater, carted off the field this morning. Team fears he has a torn ACL. Oh. Kick in the balls. Okay, there's no other word. The Castañas have been booted hard, which would sideline him for the remainder of the season. He'd be out for the season, folks. Gone. So, rough. I mean, that's absolutely rough. I mean, and Rashawn Slater, there's a lot to talk about. So I'm going to give you a bit of a breakdown as best I can, what happened. So in short, Rashawn Slater had begun blocking outside linebacker Tuli Tuipulotu during the team drill, but he collapsed before Tuli even rushed him. He immediately grabbed his leg. Slater went down. Athletic trainer for a few minutes. Derwin James, Denzel Perriman prayed. So Denzel's back from his apparent gun charge. It's exciting. He's unable to put any weight on his leg. Obviously put into the cart by the trainers. So, look, it's frustrating, right? This does not look good. It's not bode well. Let's hope it's an ACL strain or partial strain. Who knows? ACL is not easy to come back from, especially when you're a big dude like Rashawn Slater. It's going to be tough. But again, Slater signed a 4-year, $111 million contract extension just 11 days ago. Woo! $92 million guaranteed, folks. That sucks for us and for him. The deal made him the highest paid offensive lineman in average salary in contract NFL history. So it begs the question, look, Jim Harbaugh, Greg Roman, we want to run the ball. We want to run the ball. That's what we do. And, we want to run the ball as much as we possibly can, have a dominant running attack. So what does this mean, right? Where do we stand today? Obviously, he's not going to be practicing anymore, and you're not going to want to hear what's probably going to happen, but this is what's going to happen. Trey Pipkins is most likely. So, well, actually, let me just say this. Let me say a couple things here. But coaches front office both Chargers lead best tackle, Rashawn Slater, and Joe Alt. But if Slater misses significant time, which it looks like he will, the Chargers will most likely move Joe Alt to left tackle. He played that, I think, a couple snaps last year. And Trey Pipkins to right tackle. So we'll have Joe Alt and Trey Pipkins. And, I mean, obviously our blind side is going to be solid. I mean, it'll be good. There's some good and there's bad in this conversation, right? It's good because we're bolstering up the left side of the line, right? It's very important. It's this Justin Herbert's blind side. It's bad because the right is not going to be as dominant, right? Trey Pipkins he's an okay tackle at best. My assumption is they're probably going to start rotating a lot of players through that conversation. Who knows? Maybe they even move a Kai Becton out there. Probably not going to happen. Actually, they won't do that. But he's going to be the guard. He's going to be the guard that's going to be moving bodies for the Chargers. But it looks like Pipkins will be there, right? And, they'll probably work out Jamari Sawyer there. They'll probably maybe even, move the rookie Bronson Taylor. It's Taylor, the rookie tackle that we draft. Of course, he's playing guard, so he most likely won't bounce out to tackle. But they're going to probably rotate some players. Now, my other thought would be this, and I mean, this is all we know at this point, right? So we know Pipkins is going to be right guard or right tackle, and then Joe moved to left. But it begs the question. We got a lot of money left over. Let me see how much money we had over the cap at this moment. Currently, we have, let's see, it still says 31 million. Oh, it still says 31 million. I don't think that's correct. But anyways, we got money to spend, folks. So maybe there's an opportunity for us to go out and get a veteran tackle. Competitors welcome, because bottom line, guys, we need to find somebody to fill in the gaps. I don't know that Trey Pipp is the guy. I don't think he's the guy. You don't think he's the guy. We'll have to find out if the coaching staff thinks he's the guy. But we're paying him $9 million, folks, at least. So at this point, we got to figure it out. But I think they might try and move Jamari there. He's looked good at camp. You know, maybe they try the rookie over there on that side. Who knows? This is probably one of the worst beginning scenarios you could possibly think of. It does not look good. So, folks, leave a comment down below. You know, maybe the prayer hands for, you know, maybe a prayer hands emoji for Rashawn Slater to get better and all the above. But really sad news from camp today. But as always, guys, bolt up. See you guys in the next one.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here, watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.
Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night.